Fedor Emelianenko and Mirko Cro Cop are two of the most legendary fighters in all of MMA. So when they fought for the Pride heavyweight title in 2005, it was kind of a big deal. And 11 years later, Fedor is still fighting. He's a little bit chubbier, and he's fighting in Bellator against Tim Johnson. This weekend, actually. So I thought, what better time to break down one of his most iconic fights. Now, if for some reason you don't know who Fedor or Cro Cop is, let me help you out. Fedor was a super fast heavyweight, weighing only around 220, and was a good all-around guy with ground and pound, good boxing, Russian dude, Sambo fighter. And Cro Cop was a kickboxer who had the scariest left kick in human history. If Fedor was gonna win this fight, he needed to stay away from the left kick that already got his brother.
It's Cro Cop. Yeah, but there it is! The trademark left kick, and it's over!
And how Fedor went about doing that was circling away from it. So whenever they were on the feet, Fedor was circling to his left, away from the power.
Right off the bat, you see Fedor make a conscious effort to circle to his left and get Fedor circling to his right.
And trying to push Cro Cop against the ropes.
Whenever Cro Cop would get close to the ropes, Fedor would throw a blank right hand, switch, and just kind of go for a clinch against the ropes, and then look for tie sweeps, like trips and stuff, which he does immediately right here. But Cro Cop has some big legs, so it's gonna be hard.
And the final key was getting it to the ground. Cro Cop wasn't that experienced on the ground, and even the commentator Bas Rutten said Cro Cop's jiu-jitsu level was at like a blue belt. And you could see that because when Cro Cop was brought to the ground, he wasn't looking to put his feet on the hips, grab an arm and sweep or anything like that. He was content with grabbing overhooks and just holding and just staying safe from there. And that cost him about literally 12 minutes of control time in this fight. So for the first 5 minutes of this 10-minute round, everything was going to plan for Fedor. But there were some scary things happening in between. But the scary things weren't getting capitalized upon. If Cro Cop was more nuanced in feints and setting up stuff from his feints, history could be different.
And this is the first time we see Cro Cop throw his left kick, and look at the reaction that it gets from Fedor. Look at the defense that Fedor has to throw up for this one technique. He lifts his back leg to check it going to the body, and he throws his hand up, and he's even getting his left arm in there to try and stop just anything to avoid that kick.
Something really scary that was happening when Cro Cop would throw left straights, Fedor would slip to the outside of them and come over the top with punches. Now this was working for him, but if Cro Cop sets his left kick up, which he largely didn't, it was a lot of just blasting left kicks. If he set it up with a left hand into the left kick, and like not just doing this, but throwing it at like the same time, then when you slip on the outside of that left straight, your head's right there for getting left kick. And he did that a lot. He did it where he parry and slip inside, and he did it where he extend his hands and slip outside. But Cro Cop just didn't feint a lot, but when he did, he would get these amazing reactions and he wouldn't capitalize.
And here's another feint from Cro Cop. Who, like, this doesn't even look like much at all, but you see Fedor slip to the inside and parry this, and that is a bad reaction to give. If you do that, what are you leaning into? A friggin' high kick.
The second round comes along and Fedor has basically survived. The Cro Cop that you see after 10 minutes of fighting is a very depleted and half the man he was in the first round. And you can see that.
Again, Fedor just throwing a blank right hand and falling into the clinch. He gets this inside trip that he didn't get in the first round because Cro Cop's stronger in the first round. Now he's tired, and he sweeps the leg here and pushes with his right hand, and I'm sure his left hand, although you can't see it here. Boom, gets the takedown.
And the third round was more of the same. Depleted Cro Cop, and now Cro Cop's chances of landing that one-shot left kick KO are now slim to none. Fedor gets on top once again and kind of just stays in his full guard for the rest of the third round.